There's still more work to do on the Aurum revival project. The tourists say that they've been seeing a lot more side cranes on the streets recently. Regardless of the IPCs, but the tourists say that they've been seeing a lot more side cranes on the streets recently. Take a look for yourself. have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for the Merchant Guild promises that the funds will be used for the overall repair and upgrade of the dock, which means we won't be able to use the dock's shipping logistics for a while. In order to reward you.
Dumplings and steamed buns! The buns are huge! Just a few and you'll be full!
Awesome Reserve are varieties of tea?
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Dumplings and steamed buns!
The secretary asked me to prepare some refreshments. Mr. President?
You'll forgive me for... I must admit I didn't expect much when Ming Shi first brought you to me. I thought, to my disbelief, not only did you manage the lease, but you stayed to convince others. Even now, it's hard for me to imagine how you are going to win the bidding. As slim a chance as we have, there is still hope. Go, and may good tidings come with you.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
It never struck me that someone as humble and kind as Xiao Han would work together with the likes of...
Before I met Xiao Han, I always imagined everyone at the IPC would be like Scott, overbearing and dodgy. Now I understand. The IPC has many faces.
Palace of Astrum is up ahead. Ready?
Let's do this.
Before we place our bid, let's go over our key points again. This is the most tangible achievement of our alley revival project. It demonstrates that the alley still has plenty of life in it. Having enough funding to back up our bid is key to competing with the IPC.
Because of the crossover meal deals, the alley has seen an uptick in customers.
It goes to show that the alley still lives up to its name as one of the best food destinations. The president conducted a poll to gather the shop's opinions on the future of the alley. More and more shops have voiced their support for the guild and expressed their confidence in our revival project. Let's go. The bidding is about to be...
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I am invited to host the public bidding of the Aurum Alley Commercial District. With members of all parties present, I hereby ask all parties to submit your support documents for evaluation. The documents should include scope of business, ratio of Representatives of all parties, please be ready to brief the review committee on your business plans. By personal request of the committee, a discussion session will be added to allow all participants to raise and answer questions.
No. Usually you just submit your bid, but Madame Yukong wants us to have a proper debate to better understand each other's points.
Xiao Han, whenever you are ready, tell us about your plan for Aurum Alley.
Members of Aurum Alley Merchant Guild, I hope you're all keeping well. By utilizing the dock, the guild managed to repay outstanding rents and also raised sufficient funding to stand at the bidding. That just goes to show how vital the dock is.
We did much more than
But you don't deny that the dock was vital to your operations, correct? Your partnership with the shop owners and the increase in cargo handling capacity. None of it would have been possible without the dock.
Wrong. None of it would have been possible without winning the...
Well said, Sushang.
I think by utilizing the dock, the IPC seeks to unleash the full potential of the dock, taking full advantage of its role as a logistics center, thus transforming Aurum Alley into one of the most advanced commercial ports in the...
How are interastral cargo ships supposed to dock?
To address this, most of the shops will need... The IPC will redesign the layout of the whole area to make sure ships can move. Rest assured, all the shops that need relocating will receive generous compensation from the IPC.
Classic IP.
The IPC seeks to... And that, honorable ladies and gentlemen, is the rejuvenation that everyone has been hoping for. Members of the IPC... And that, honorable...
How can you be sure that everyone's...
I was using a figure of speech.
Shouldn't you gather people's opinions?
Do we have any proof?
And that, honorable ladies and gentlemen, is the rejuvenation that everyone has been hoping for.
The shops think other...
According to the poll we conducted earlier with business owners, most of them have already partnered with the Merchant Guild and wish to preserve their current business model. Artistry Hardware is among the shops that registered this answer.
Father has never been the shrewdest when it comes to business matters. I'm afraid his opinions don't constitute the most valuable. In agreeing with your approach, those shops may risk missing the bigger picture and opportunities for future.
Mingxi, please share.
As Xiao Han mentioned, the IPC sees the dock as the most valuable asset. The guild serves the sole purpose of helping local businesses. We will help the alley reclaim the title of the best night market on the La Fu.
Best night market on the La Fu? With the IPC's funding pouring in, hundreds of commercial centers will sprout. Why would people come?
Say what you want.
What makes you so determined to hold on to this idea of a food...
Because people want it to retain its food streak.
Do we have any proof?
Best night... Aurum Alley needs to adapt and reimagine itself. The future that...
You're sacrificing its idea.
A brand so Wouldn't it be better for the alley to take on a new life?
You don't know that. I'm only concerned with what's...
Aurum Alley needs to... Best night market on the La Fu? With the IPC's funding pouring in, hundreds of commercial centers will sprout. Why would people come to Aurum Alley when they have so many other options? Nobody cares about that title anymore.
When people think of Aurum Alley, they think about its food.
We organized a crossover between the Merchant Guild and by sending out coupons and gifts. We attracted twice as many customers as...
The revival you envision involves throwing pots of money into building a port, while our approach protects the people who made the alley what it is today.
That concludes our discussion. We will inform all participants of the result when a decision...
Sorry. I'd heard that Xiao Han had matured a lot since returning from his study abroad. It would appear the time he spent... You're right. It really got me thinking. Even though it seems like we're doing the right thing, will we still think so 10 years? Sorry. You don't have to...
Do you think the guild... Not the brightest idea. Anyway, no point in standing around here worrying. I'm heading back to the alley. Talk to you soon.
You're here. I'm the one who dragged you in. Thank you for everything you've done for the guild.
Yeah, all in it.
You two have done a lot to help us. You deserve every... Now that I've finally got some free time, I'm starting to reflect on the choices I made. The president and Xiao Han had different perspectives because they came from different backgrounds. And I can't help but feel the decisions I made were
The same can be said for all of us.
If that's true, the only way to get a wider perspective is to leave my comfort zone and look outward. And that's why I secured an internship opportunity at Pier Point with the help of Xiao Han. I plan to entrust the alley to you two. If you ever need any help, just ask the president.
That's right. If you wish to continue with...
I hope I can come back with new insights. Bye for now. I'll see you when I get back.
The business consultant is here. Let's get to work.
This song's for you. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
We're just having fun.
Cutting the net.
Need a doctor?
Relax.
All is changed. People are afraid that Arumatans are too smart. But I pose no threat to anyone.